able to spend some time with Spike Cohen. Hey, stop! Where are you going? You got a minute? Please? At 4? It's only 4:43. Give me 5 minutes. I want you to meet somebody. This is Spike Cohen. I'm live streaming. Hey, what happened? What's wrong? Are you alright? Is it broke?
How you doing?
So, Spike is from the Libertarian Party. You guys have heard me talk about the Libertarians being our biggest supporters out here. He was the vice president candidate last year in the 2020 race, and we had our state convention this weekend. You saw me take Cowboy and Misty. Well, they went and did a breakout session, and Spike and his wife Tasha were there, and they raised some money for the nonprofit so we can continue to do this work. And he's just wanting to come out to see and just kind of meet people and understand your story. What do you guys want to tell him?
My dad's mom driving, and he had a heart attack in 2018, ruptured tube resistant in his back, paralyzed him from the waist down. To quit my full-time job to come out here, or to help him out, and it was just like a shock on my ankle. I couldn't handle it, so we called him at the house. Put him in the nursing home, and he died. He lost his house in California. Taking care of him. And he lost his house. That's how he did. And I think almost about 3 years, apartment.
And these are the this is the working crew out here. They were just telling me they were leaving to take their stuff to the scrapyard, so they can cash in for today.
One place I read my thank you. I always had my time.
Homeless, hungry, anything will help. Out. Thank you. God bless.
I can help you. I can help you a little bit. The biggest thing I have people on out here is we're trying to raise the attention for what's actually happening out here to get more help for helping them for dignity, and also to let people know the kind of policies that led the folks being out here in the first place. And maybe that's that we get homes and get help.
These two have been very instrumental in fighting government overreach. We have been through a lot. We have been through mediation with the police department. They actually sat down on a video call, and we tried to work out some issues with the police department, taking their things from a previous sweep. So they are really in tune with government overreach and understanding how to fight it. You guys are getting smarter every day in understanding your rights. Yes, you are. Say that again. Did you call 311 for the trash? Okay, so we have this system here in Denver where people that want to complain about the homeless call the 311 system.
Yeah.
So I have my friends who need trash pickup call 311 and say, hey, I'm doing my part. Can you come pick up our trash? You need more orange trash bags? I've got some. Do you want them now? Okay. Let me get those for you. So this is a really cool outing today to be able to bring Spike out here. He has a genuine concern for wanting to understand. No, it's sitting down there. MJ, you look like you need to get your hand looked at.
It's sprung. It's okay though. I mean, it's
You can move all your fingers. Yeah. It's not numb.
from the ordinary numb.
Did you get a tent?
Yes.
Deborah gave you a tent?
Yesterday.
Okay.
Gotta get it tonight.
All right. You can do that. So Mark,
And then I don't know, she didn't give Dan one. And Dan's putting up over here because they told Dan to move on that
Fire
front side.
department. She didn't give Dan one?
Uh-uh.
Okay, she probably didn't know. I didn't know that Dan needed one.
Yeah, because they told him he had to downsize too. Because his is the same thing as mine.
All right. When did these guys pull out?
Yesterday. Yeah.
Yes?
Yesterday.
Really? Do you know where they went?
They're over there on the other side by Beverly Hills.
Oh, okay. All right. Do you need any socks?
Water.
Yeah? You need water? All right.
I have plenty of socks.
Okay. Wipes?
Yes,
Get those. You have plenty of socks. All right. Here, I'll give you some bottles of water. Yeah, I have a couple tents that I'd be willing to. You want a few of these?
yes.
2, 4.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Yeah, she brought it yesterday. She brought us a little
Deborah.
bag.
Nice.
Yeah. Gave
She-
me a big old can of some videos.
Aw. Yeah, she's been missing you guys. She took a couple weeks off.
Yeah,
So
that's
she
what
wanted
said.
to. Have the cops been out today, or?
Nope.
Okay.
And today was supposed to be our moving day, supposedly. Like Lee keeps asking me, where are we supposed to move? I was like, no, I ain't moving nowhere. I go, if they say something, let them say something, because it ain't CDOT the one that's coming to tell me anything, and I have not received a 7-day notice, let alone written. So I ain't budging.
All right. Well, we should try to do a little better on the trash, but that's.
Today to try and see if I can get something. We got here. I'm gonna tell.
So did you talk to someone?
Yeah.
And did you leave them your contact info?
Yeah.
And your name?
And
Nice.
she said she'd get back to me if anything otherwise. But I'm gonna let Robert and them know that they're trash.
Okay.
That way it's all in one spot, not scattered.
All right.
And I don't know what.
I think he's in jail too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Same day as Fenway.
Yeah. Well,
And
being in a
Boots
stormy
has been in
camper.
his tent. And Creek is staying in his tent.
I guess.
That's where all the flowers are coming from.
So what happened to the dog? I was a little concerned about the dog.
I guess they couldn't find her yesterday. But
The girl or the dog?
the girl, or no, the dog. But they found her with Boots. She was with Boots,
The dog needs.
playing with a cat. But yeah, that's Creek's dog.
So who moved into the corner? Did Dan move down there?
Dan is at the corner, and then Marcos. Yeah.
So Dan did move on the other side. Well, he may not need a tent. I don't know, but he's got to downsize. So.
Yeah, this is a face insurance.
Yeah.
He's got the canopy just like
Rifle. Hey, no. Just here.
Huh.
and I know a lot of reasons they didn't like the canopy part because of the fact that we have all the tarps on those wrapped around.
Yeah, he's worried about. Well, it's more about the fire piece of it.
Yeah.
Because of melting tarps, where tents are manufactured to burn a certain way.
Yeah.
The tarp changes the whole thing. He's
Yeah.
just seen a lot of injury with
I'm
the
gonna,
tarps.
they have those fire retardant tarps over there. At
Is that
Walmart.
what Cowboy has?
Yeah, that's the cover right there.
Yeah.
But yeah, they have those fire retardant tarps over at Walmart for $20 and up.
Who's staying in that tent?
Misty.
Yeah. Okay. Is she here?
And then Jerry is in that tent with some ladies, Michelle or something like that.
Jerry?
Yeah.
Oh, Jerry and
Michelle or Debbie said lady.
yeah. My mind is fluff right at the moment.
Yeah, Misty's staying there.
Is she here?
Misty!
Misty, are you in here? Misty. Oh. Is he here? I thought he was here. Cowboy. Oh, who's in here? Who is this? What's happening? Spike is here. He came to see what he heard about. Yeah, he's out here. Hey guys, I'm sorry I can't read the comments. It is so bright out here. We actually have a sunny day before rain, but this is really cool today. Spike Cohen, vice presidential candidate from the 2020 ticket for the Libertarian Party, is in town with his lovely wife Tasha this weekend for the Libertarian Party state convention, and they hosted a breakout information session for my nonprofit this weekend, and announced some of my work on social media, and we're able to garner cash donations from around the country, which helps keeps us going and trying to get people on a track, keep our sanitation needs met. Leah's a gem. Leah's helped me in so many pickles. It's unreal how many people he will help.
I don't ask for nothing either.
Huh?
I don't ask for nothing either.
No, you don't. You don't. You
I
ask.
just write my sign on the corner and say, style.
He was just showing me a bike trailer that he's putting together.
Now, she's seen it before.
They're incredibly resourceful. It's unreal.
Did you see it, baby? I had 3 of them.
The 3,
together.
yeah.
Yeah, you seen it that day over
Yep.
here. Yeah, it took me 3 chicks over here. Right there.
Yeah.
What I had to do, I had to put like a big tire here, big tire here, big tire back there, and small little other tires in between.
Yeah.
So, but to weigh out the balance when I'm turning, almost fall over.
All right, so that's what I was wondering, how it doesn't take over with it being so long.
Because I have, see, I have this one here, and this one is a big one. I don't know, this one.
Yeah, they do need access to public showers, and we are having some discussions right now with some people about how to get the shower trailer out here. There's Misty.
So it's actually, yeah, it's like this right here. So like this. And that's that's green.
Hopefully, with some of the funds that we brought in, we might be able to get that done.
And I just got a piece.
What you doing?
I was sitting there chatting yesterday, Tina.
Deborah?
No, Tranquility and Amanda. It looks like a mom and a daughter. Blonde, blue-eyed. Came out. I was at Doug's. Boxes of canned food and non-perishables.
Oh, really?
As well as bags of lunch.
Nice.
And somebody across the street looks at her and goes, "Don't bring that here. They don't want any help. They don't want anything like that." I guess.
From where?
Yeah, down that way.
Oh, down there, where the RVs are?
Yeah, I guess Tranquility looks at her and goes, "How can I stay?" But they also gave out lollipops with cards on them. It says "We care," nap and a lunch, but it was NAP, like an acronym.
No, okay.
And a phone number. You call the phone number. They help with housing.
Do you have this card?
Yeah, it's either in. Let me check my backpack.
Yeah, I would really like to take a picture of that and get in contact with them.
Tranquility, the older one, apparently was on the streets at age 11 and doing speed and stuff. So she knows what it's like to be homeless. I thought that was super cool. So,
Yeah, see if you have that. I'd love to have a picture of that.
I've been down on the mountain. I've lived like this for since then.
Can I get a quick picture, guys? Just some smiles.
Sometimes better, sometimes not, and everything. Yeah, I get
Great.
voice now. And now people it's open, good stuff, bad stuff.
Yeah.
You're out in Stapleton area now?
Yeah, I think so. Is that where?
Yeah, that's Stapleton. Yeah, they're staying off I-70 in Peoria.
Yeah,
I'm off of Peoria.
they used to land in damn planes down here.
Yeah, that's where our airport used to be.
That's where that was called. Yeah.
Mhm,
And
mhm.
everything, and I flew out of there in 1980. I flew from there down to Texas, Six Flags over Texas for 3 days and came back. And I'm coming in and out of there a little. Used to, and out there, their new airport out there, like an hour away. Yeah. Then we used to cut hay. We used to go to tractor down there. We went there one place to another, putting up hay.
Oh, okay.
It looks like we have food being delivered. I just really want to ask people to think twice about just dropping food and not making contact with people and ensuring that there's an actual need. It is the end of the month. I always encourage people to reach out at the end of the month. This is just wholly unacceptable. This is what I'm talking about. This is massive waste. This adds to the trash. You guys, you know who you are. And you ought to come back and bag this up. Really. This is ridiculous. I'm not sure why, but okay. Knock, knock. Anybody in there? Hey guys, let's back this up, please. So, what's going on? You're not really downsizing, I see. So, hey, there's a guy down there, his name's Spike Cohen. He's come out here to just talk to people. He was the vice presidential candidate on the Libertarian ticket. In 2020, he and his wife hosted a breakout session for the nonprofit this past weekend. I think I was telling you. Yeah. So he's just come out here to get a feel and an understanding of things. If you want to talk to him, he's got Walmart gift cards. If you want one. He's a cool dude. He's, huh? With the jacket on. He's not bald, but that's Spike, yeah. He's a cool guy. He's wearing a gray jacket. He's standing facing us. Yeah. You should go talk to him. He's very interested in understanding the veterans' plea. What is this? And why? Down here. Marco, seriously though, I mean, it's just getting bigger though. Hey, there's a guy down here if you guys want to come talk to him. His name's Spike Cohen. This guy down here, he's come out. He doesn't live here. He was the vice presidential candidate in 2020 for the Libertarian Party. His name's Spike Cohen. He and his wife hosted a breakout session for my nonprofit this past weekend at the Libertarian State Party convention. But he's got a Walmart gift card if you want to go chat with him and just kind of tell him your story or whatever you want to talk to him about. He's just trying to raise some awareness around.
My buddy's not homeless, so he doesn't like going camping with him.
That's fine. You don't have to either.
Yeah, maybe next time I'll go talk to him.
Oh, there won't be a next time. He's only here for this. It's fine. You don't want to. That's okay. I understand. He wants to understand more about the government actions and how things can be different. Talking about sweeps and how they're ineffective. If you don't want to, you don't have to. I just want to, I'm not going to put you on camera if you don't want to. So it's fine. It's fine. Did you solve all the problems we need to solve? Do you have that card? That's lovely.
I have any idea where Keith went?
Keith. Let me see the back.
It came with a heart-shaped lollipop. And they gave out psychologists with stickers that say, you are caring.
Okay. Nice. Keith is over on LaPan, on the other side of Ruby Hall.
Okay, yeah. He was asking
Yeah, I was wondering
if Keith had made it out here. I had
Yeah.
no idea where he went.
Let's pay a visit down here with some of the RVs. We just want to see as much as we can while we're out here.
Absolutely.
We're on a limited. Here's Walter. Walter, come here.
Walter got a car?
Yes, Walter got a car. So let's talk to Walter for a minute. Walter's a trip. Walter, what's going on? Hey, I want to introduce you to somebody. This is Spike Cohen.
Hey, how are you doing?
He ran for vice president on the 2020 Libertarian ticket. He and his wife hosted a breakout session this weekend at the Libertarian State Party Convention for my nonprofit and raised some money and brought in some much needed items. And so he just wanted to come out here and just talk to people and see with his own eyes.
We're trying to get more attention so we can raise some even more and get as much help out here as we
These
can.
toilet toilets are help. Some people make a mess, but
So I usually
Dumpster, I guess, I don't know.
provide a toilet here, but we have a system of accountability that got us in a little bit of a pickle here because everybody kept putting trash in the toilet, and it costs extra for me to pay to clean that out. So I gave them an opportunity to try to clean it themselves, and nobody wanted to do it. So I had to relocate that toilet to another camp where they're taking better care of it. So there's sanitation needs all over the city. Walter, are you hanging out by the toilet or what? You know, I had to move it.
The pro toilet?
The toilet that was here.
I've been down there. I haven't even stayed down here. I'm in a car, so I'm mobile. I don't stay in one spot. I never did. I used to stay in my car out for years, or a vehicle.
Right.
I don't stay in one spot. I move around a little bit. You don't get no drama.
But you just got this, and how's it working out?
I got the plates insurance, and then there's some ticket from like 4 years ago that I know I paid. I called a number, called another number, went like 5 numbers. So I'm still trying to figure that out. I can't just go in and.
So
I got my driver's license.
You're trying to
you know?
comply with the system.
I got my driver's license on me, and they keep giving it back. So that tells you one thing.
But it's
know?
not active.
But that they
canceled.
said there's a ticket. I said I paid it. If I bring it in, I don't have to worry about it.
Right.
So I just gotta get the piece of paper.
Get the actual.
And they
piece
said
of
they
paper.
paid on time, so I paid it, but not on time. But what I did was I went to court and I had made payment to the place. So I had my daughter do it, but I don't have the receipt no more. But they probably didn't send it right away because they told me, well, when you get it, make sure you take it down or something. There's a problem. It's just bullshit.
So he's kind of interested in how government is dysfunctional and how it.
They'll take your license like that, but to get it back, you have to wait for them to. You'll pay it. It may take a while for them to get. But if they don't pay it, they'll take it.
It's gone
Or you'll pay your charge for it. They took my license for jumping on trees. My daughter by myself. They took my license for not paying arrears on time, even though I was a single racer. Their mama died, and I raised my mama. But it's like that. It's kind of messed up. It is, but that pissed me off. At that time in Jefferson County, I went in for a driving out license. I had it, so they dismissed it. They said, okay, go back in. So I'm waiting, but he didn't come back in. I told the judge, he goes, go ahead, leave. A couple months later, they took my license because I didn't pay. They paid to appear for a ticket that was dismissed. My mom helped me pay. I almost went ballistic. I'm like, you go to Jefferson County, if you go into the help area to complain, that's the only place in the whole building you can't have a recording device. You can't have a recording device.
That's not true.
No. Well, I know of.
That's what they tell you.
I know. They say, and you go in there, it says you can't have a phone or recording device. In one place, you complain about what they've done, and they can't help you. They're help center, but they can't help you. Like, but it turned out they don't work together. Motor vehicle county, you can't really.
The courts and the Department of Revenue.
They can't tell each other. So I ended up just paying that $95 and getting my license again. But it's just ridiculous. $30 fee to appear to a court I went to, it's dismissed.
So is it reinstated?
That was back then. This is another one. They keep doing it. This is ongoing, issues that I know to protect myself, but still, if I don't have a piece of paper and now it can work, you can't go get it.
And they won't give you the ticket so you can pay.
No, I paid it.
Oh,
I guarantee I paid. I guarantee I know I paid it. Maybe if they didn't pay it on time, if I didn't pay it on time, I know I did. I had my daughter do it with her credit card back.
How many
4
years?
years ago.
How many years ago was it?
Like 2018.
Yeah.
And I know because I had my daughter help me with it, so it always happens. But we don't have that piece of paper anymore so long ago, but that's what Dr. told my license up. I just have to, I'm going to go buy a little thing now, but I called and I said 5, 6 different numbers going back and forth.
What are you going to Littleton for?
I'm going to go see if I can go to that municipal courthouse. They're probably closed, but I'm going to go to my mom's.
But what does Littleton have to do with that?
I don't know, it's Arapahoe County, but it's Littleton. Littleton Municipal. Got pulled over for driving without a license, but I ended up getting it. I ended up doing it. I did a week in Denver. I did for a 32 period. I did a week in Denver, then in Arapahoe County. Then I sat there and they did that quick PR bond to let me out. So I never talked to the judge all the time. So another day I went to court. I got there late. I said I'm not going to leave without taking care of it. So I took care of it. So I let him drive without a permit. So I made payments on it. That's what the whole deal is. This ticket, Littleton Municipal or Arapahoe County. So I went.
And this all started over a license.
Yeah.
Or permit.
Yeah. Well, without a license, I ended up getting it.
No, but it
They
started.
What was
over
the original? What was the original charge?
Expired plates and driving out a
Yeah,
license.
it was about plates. It was about a license, about permission to use the thing that you already own.
Right, well, the driver's license I paid for, but now I got to get another one, and I got to take a driver's test. Well, I got my driver's license I paid for. It says it's good for another 2 years. Why would I have to go get a driver's test? I didn't do it within a year. Just talking about it gets me hanging like it's a bunch of bullshit. They just want to take some money, take more money, take some money.
Yeah.
Take money, even already gave it to them.
Yeah.
And then I did a weekend jump. I've never had a ticket. If you look up my name, it says arrested in Denver. I've never had a ticket in Denver. So I got arrested for paying for the warrant. I did a week, yeah. Because I went on the Labor Day, they put me in right away. I did a week, charged me $30.
They like to do that on Fridays
and
and over the
charge you, go to
holidays.
jail another $30. They go to Arapahoe County, you sit there and you charge $30 for the same ticket.
And who had you victimized in the whole process? Who was the victim of what your crime?
I was driving with my
There's
So
no,
there was no victim.
My
you didn't
driver
actually hurt anyone.
my driver's
It was
license
a-
under revocation, probably from that other thing where I ended up with actually. I went to court. He just didn't tell me.
So you didn't have any accidents.
I don't have any accidents.
You didn't hurt anyone's property.
I haven't had any tickets for this. No.
Yeah. Okay. You haven't
The
had
one
any
thing is I
DUIs.
rented a car like a while back, like 5-6 years ago, and it was a defective vehicle. But I did clip a sign, and then they paid $300 for the sign. I didn't tell them to, and they didn't prove I hit the sign. But the insurance company paid the sign, so now I got this accident. And if you go there now, they don't use the sign anymore.
So you were
thoroughly-
responsible, and you had insurance,
Right.
and it
Oh yeah,
paid
I
it.
always have insurance. Always got a license.
What are you doing? You going to Walmart for anything?
No, I'm going to King Soopers, and I'm going to my mom's to make reels.
Yeah.
Here's a Walmart gift card.
Oh,
Nothing else. It's a little bit.
cool, thank you.
$10 cards.
We're going to make mom, make reels for mom. Go see her while I can still.
Good.
Yeah, my sister, I think we got a joint bank account. My sister.
Go check it out. Go see what you can learn.
Yeah, good.
Go see what you can learn.
Get to me golden books. Get to Young's Million, like $25 million. That's motive for my sister. My mom's like 90, you know?
Follow him on social media.
I was, the women, sorry, I'm saying music stupid. The women I told you about, True Religion, I started telling them all about you. I was like, I don't know if y'all are political, but you decide to get a political Cohen. I can't remember his first name.
Spike. He's the guy.
I was like, Cohen is libertarian. They and his wife are excellent. They are the
Wasn't that nice to be able to go and do that?
Yeah.
It's nice to be able to get that out.
Give them information.
Please, continue to do that. You know, Rana said to me yesterday, I really like that Spike guy. I really liked what he had to say. Marcos, come here. Hold on. Excuse us just a second. We want to go talk to Marcos. Come here. I insist that you meet Marcos. I've been hanging out with Marcos for a couple years now, and Marcos is an Iraq War veteran, and between him and Lee, I don't know, I think there might be a stiff competition on who is the most extreme survivalist. this guy surviving in a desert. Well, but anyway, this is Spike, and I wanted you to meet with him. He's vice presidential candidate, and I was telling you, from the Libertarian Party. And
So what are you doing?
So we came in town for a convention this weekend, and my wife wanted to. We asked her if she wanted to do something. She said, "Is there a local charity that's helping with, homelessness or anything like that?" They told us about Regan, and so we helped raise money for Regan over the weekend for helping youth with dignity. And then I asked them.
yes, government just wants the money. What am I doing with the money? Well, when people are on track to, want to follow through with the help, that's where the money's going.
What kind of help?
Any kind of help, Marcos. Truly.
I don't know, yeah. I guess we got your
Well, if it's sensible help. So what you're trying to do is peg me to say that I'm not helping certain people enough. Or...
saying you got your choice that this person is.
Yeah, it absolutely is. It absolutely is. And that was the whole premise of forming that nonprofit, was to be able to be in charge of how that money was going to be dispersed out there. And that's one of the reasons that I don't have a board yet, because we don't have tens of thousands of dollars to work with.
Yeah.
And the little bit of help we offer you is intermittent. I mean, $1,000 goes how far?
What do you mean a board?
A board of directors to oversee how the nonprofit operates. But since I founded it and I remain the executive director of it, I hold the majority in how the board operates because
So
I
you
am
need
the
a board
board.
of people?
Huh?
You need a board of people?
Yeah, I'm working on forming that board.
What if there's volunteer boarders?
Well, they would all be
It
volunteers.
would have to be volunteers. Yeah,
Nobody
but-
gets paid.
Yeah.
Nobody gets paid.
None for no nonprofits ever get paid?
Oh no, that's not true. The ones that are heavily subsidized by government, oh yes, they all collect
They have
salaries.
enough money for that. Yeah.
And not that, people should always work for free. I'm not saying that, but in the nonprofit world, especially in homelessness, the money is with government, right? We know that. We know that Coalition is funded by the city of Denver. We know the Denver Rescue Mission is mostly subsidized. All the safe outdoor spaces are being subsidized by them. This nonprofit doesn't work with government. That's why this nonprofit has to rely on private charity, because we think private charity is the answer.
Yeah, but you don't get much funds from the government.
Because of what I just said.
You don't want to?
Do you think government is doing a good job with the funds it's dispersing and the action that it's demanding from people?
I can't really say what they're doing.
Well, that's a problem, because you're out here. You're on housing. You're on a housing list. Some of those things are things that you have to follow through with, or you served your time. We've talked a lot about being a veteran and how the military said, well, you weren't veteran enough, right?
Actually, somebody was telling me about it. There's a non-active duty
Through the VA, or
so that
so you probably should get back over there at the VA, right?
I can't remember exactly the term she used. Non-active duty something. What do they call that? Bondage?
I don't have any connections to the VA.
What is that? What do they call it when you get like benefits?
Oh, like an entitlement?
Like somebody gets your money and help. What do you call that?
Well,
Grants or
okay, yeah, there's grants. Yeah, there's a lot of government grants that work on.
I know it's non-active duty.
So who did you hear that from?
Somebody gets Social Security.
Well, you need to follow up with her.
Yeah. They go down there and call them. They're kind of far, ain't they?
Well, for what I know right now, Social Security is not taking appointments.
No, I mean the VA is pretty far out west coast, east coast.
Okay, yeah, so the VA is different. Yeah, it's clear out in Aurora.
It's like about 225.
But you had a caseworker out there. Yeah, 225. Set up an appointment, and I will gladly take you.
That's what it could be. My phone wasn't dead. I got a generator. You know anybody what's my generator? I'm just gonna fix my generator.
No, I do back home, but I live on the other side of the country.
Do you?
No one here. Yeah, we live in South Carolina.
What's it like over there? Pretty?
Yeah, it's pretty. It's a little bit warmer than here, and this is about the time of year the traffic gets really bad.
Humid too?
Oh, it's very, yeah, we're in the swamp. Yeah, we're the beach is actually the swamp, so it's actually refreshing.
Are you really chilly out here right now?
Yeah, no, it's like 100 degrees back home. Yeah, no.
And this is well, we're all, look at the difference,
yeah,
right?
no, this is cool enough. I could take this off, but I'd be a little bit chilly.
Oh, wow. That's shocking
Yeah,
for
no,
us.
it's like 100 degrees back and humid.
Yeah,
so it's like
that's
hot,
the difference.
it's humid, yeah.
We're high desert. We're super close to the sun.
Yeah.
It's a dry heat.
It's right.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I was in Arizona last year, and it was 120 degrees outside.
That's a dry heat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And but dry heat that hot.
It's different.
That's just a hair dryer. That's what I
Uh-huh.
felt, and it was windy too. Everyone's like, "Oh, there's a breeze and it's the dry heat." I'm like, I feel like I'm being air fried. It did not. It was not. It didn't help that it was a dry heat. So yeah, no, it's a dry heat. That's what I hear a lot. Where I am, it's a wet heat, which makes it even worse.
Man, I humid is fucking off.
Yeah.
What do you need for your phone to charge?
It's a charge. Back power.
Do you want me to put it in the car for a little while and bring it back? You need something from
Give me a
Walmart?
second, send you with the charger.
Yeah, give me a charger. I'll always charge your chargers.
Well, it's good to meet you.
It's good to meet you too, man. This isn't a lot of help, but it's something. It's a Walmart card. I appreciate your time, man. We're just, like I said, we're just out here trying to get as much attention as possible to what's happening out here and trying to get as much help out here as possible.
What's it like over there, the homeless situation?
It's bad.
It's all over, huh?
It's everywhere, man. Especially after COVID, they shut down the shelters. There's people living in the woods back home. It's bad. It's really bad.
No line windows, huh?
I wish, yeah, except hillbillies had their own property and, a cabin and stuff. They're not allowed to have that. They're living in abandoned woods that no one's using, and police are constantly going in. It's actually, most of it's owned by the city, and they're just constantly going in and sweeping people out.
So they're doing the same kind of sweeps.
It's everywhere. It's everywhere.
Yeah.
It's everywhere.
Do they give them notice there?
That I don't know. I don't know if they give them notice. I just know there's regular sweeps. If they go far enough back in the woods, they tend to leave them alone. Just because they're so far back, you don't even really know. But the problem is that means they're further away from getting any kind of help or a hospital or assistance or a store or anything they might need. So they're out there living like survivalists, like actually trying to live off the woods. And eventually, it's getting more and more developed. So eventually, the developers make their way to where they are, and now suddenly they're the original, I guess, settlers there. But now they're an eyesore. So they treat it's that doesn't help your situation, but it's like this everywhere. It is bad.
The bigger the city, the more homeless there is.
Often, yeah, and we aren't even that large of a city. We just have a large and growing issue there, and it's being treated like they're a bunch of criminals instead of people that need help, and that's the problem. And COVID made it 1,000 times worse.
A friend of mine said he sees like 3 times as much homeless as there is here. There's like.
We're pretty spread out though here. I think Colorado's pretty unique.
This guy's a trip. He came out.
What's going on?
Brought his trash in and just dumped it all.
Oh, does he live out here? Oh, can I help you with anything, or can I help you with anything? Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
He came and dumped his trash out. The trash cans that they throw.
The Denver cans?
Yeah, the black ones came and dumped it right there.
That's his right there? Where did he dump it?
Here.
This pile of clothes right here?
Yeah, he dumped that.
Oh, so we need to clean that up. Is that trash?
Trash, it's to get a truck or something, put it and take it out.
Yeah.
I had to put up with this shit last year. I'm getting tired.
Did you happen to dump that trash there? Or?
Damn right I did.
Oh, you did?
They
So
put
you're
it in
adding
my
to the
trash
problem?
can.
Oh, okay.
That's my trash can. I
Okay.
pay taxes.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. We'll get that bagged up, and we'll continue to make calls to the city to pick up the trash.
People shoot guns, doing dope. You name it, they do it.
Yeah.
I can understand people being poor, but have some respect for other people.
I agree. I completely agree with you.
I've been living in this house in here since 1973.
You've been a homeowner since '73. Right
I
here.
grew up in that house.
Oh, okay.
But my point is this. I lost the care where that green can is. I poured it right across the street. Made him a nice little garden.
Oh,
And look what we got now.
yeah.
There's
CDOT let them make a garden on their property.
Nobody pays roofs. What the hell CDOT got?
Well, I'm just asking because.
And what is your function?
So my function is I am the executive director of a 501c3 that does direct street outreach with the homeless. And you're free to video me.
Oh, I know I am.
That's great. No, actually, I'd like
Kick
to.
my ass.
No. No. Would you
That's
like my
all
card? Would you like my card?
I'm getting pissed.
Okay, would you like my card? I'm trying to talk to you about maybe how I can help a little bit.
You don't know what's going through my brain right
No, I don't.
now. And I'm not about to tell you.
Okay, that's fine.
It won't be nice for these folks.
Are you making a threat or?
Did it sound like a threat?
Yeah, it actually did.
Oh, then you want me to do it?
Well, sir, I take threats pretty
I
serious.
don't care. Where's the threat? You're a pain in the ass. What, you supervised him out?
No, I'd like to be able to be a happy median to where we
I
can
don't
maybe.
need a happy medium. I need these fucking people gone.
Well, maybe we feel the same way about you.
Yeah, well, buy my house and I'll leave.
Is it for sale?
Well, I'll tell it to you. If you got the money.
Well, I'm going to leave you alone since I don't have anything to offer as far as
I'm agitated.
help. I'm sorry?
I'm agitated.
You're agitated? Yeah, I see that.
I come out here to go take my trash can this morning. It's already gonna get filled up.
Well, at least they were trying to throw it away, but I agree.
And my trash can?
I agree. It should have gone somewhere else. But somebody made the effort to put it in the trash. So I'd just like to.
How about all this other effort?
Yeah, I agree.
There's no difference.
I agree. But it's not on your property.
Well, you know what? That's splitting hairs.
Yeah, it is. And I'm a taxpayer as well. So we could have the debate. We could have the debate about me wanting them to be able to survive. I don't come on your property.
Huh?
And they're not coming on your property. And they shouldn't put their trash in your trash
They
can.
would.
You wish they'd come on your property? Why? Why?
I want to give them a kiss.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Sir, you are part of the problem. You're not part of any solution.
No problem.
Yeah. Okay, you have a good day. So there's another example of the aggression that, we talk
I
about.
started running in because I thought when you said, why do you want them to come on the property? And he started, I thought he was reaching for something, so I came in to grab.
Yeah.
And then I realized he was just wiping
was
his phone
watching.
off. Yeah.
He'd already made a threat that he was going to come over here.
Oh, okay, I didn't know.
So we will just leave him alone for the day. Walter, stay away from that gentleman. Hey, Misty.
Where did Cowboy go?
So he's probably back in his tent right over
I don't
here.
want to bother him. I just want to give him one of the gifts.
Oh, yeah. We'll just go holler at him.
Okay.
Just stay away from this gentleman here. He's going
This
to
guy's
spend
not
the
very
afternoon.
I was just gonna walk around him.
Yeah, just stay as far
Yeah,
away
they
from
can
him as you can.
I was gonna say, why the hell is he taking pictures?
Yeah, Regan
He's
tried
pretty
talking
agitated.
some sense into him, and he was like,
We need to try to clean some trash tomorrow.
Legally, you're not allowed to take somebody's picture without their permission.
right.
Well,
Yeah.
in public it's a little different, but hey, Cowboy! Cowboy! Cowboy, you in there? Hey, Spike wants to give you a Walmart card. I'm sorry? What is all that? That's actually bagged trash. And he bagged it. So we're waiting for the city to pick it up.
Why should the city come to this?
Because where there's people, there's trash. And the city has the monopoly. The city has the monopoly on
I
trash.
got all louder than you.
No, you can't.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Come on.
This is exactly right here, the neighbors of this neighborhood doing what they do.
You know what? I don't give a shit. I have a right to be here. You don't like
You
it.
absolutely do. And so do I. And so do they.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
So go ahead. Mouth.
Mouth? I was the mouth and you're grabbing your crotch?
You said you want to sit on it.
I did?
All right.
Did I?
I got it all here.
Yeah, sure you did. Guess what? I'm live streaming and there are 250 people watching right now.
I don't care.
So it's all documented.
So what? Am I scared? I don't think so.
I don't think we're gonna get anywhere right now.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's. Do you want to make a quick drive down here?
Yeah.
We'll take the car down there. Hey, Luther. Oh, Cowboy, it's at home. It's at home. How you doing, Luther? I have some food bags. Yes, I do.